students, welcome to today's session. This is Sweta, your English Master Teacher at Vedantu. And today we are going to start with the third act of The Merchant of Venice. And this is the third session, right? So I hope you have already seen the first two sessions which dealt with the first two acts of the same play. So, and yes, I got your comments as well. Thank you so much for your answers. And I'm going to share some of the comments with you right away. And let's start off without further ado then. So, guys, before starting off, let me talk about, since I have seen many of you are in the pandemic times, you are struggling with a structure in your education. Don't you think I'm correct? Yes or no, guys? Do you agree with me? So, we have tried and analyzed the problems which you face in education. First and foremost is the doubts which remains unsolved. So many doubts, but no one to actually clarify your doubts, right? Some way your doubts get lost till it reaches the teacher, especially in today's recent years of pandemic, because of the teachers are trying to take online classes, and you all are doing online classes, but Zoom, you are using Zoom or Google Meet or WebEx, whatever it is, but because of the lack of proper setup and proper organized form, somewhere you are having this problem of connecting with the teacher properly. Your doubts are not getting solved. Doubts to chodo, you're leaving aside, leave aside doubts, your concept clarity, that is also not being properly handled, right? So these are the problems which we have seen. We have tried and analyzed the problems of the students that they are facing. Next is notes. Do not have notes, proper notes. Okay, tests and assignments. Even if you are given assignments, you do not know how to complete it. There is no one to guide you with that. Tests, therefore you're lagging behind in the tests, right? Competitive exams, if you want to take a proper guidance, you don't know where to go for, but you do have that ambition of cracking some competitive exams in future. Choice of schedule is also a major problem, apart from choice of language, right? So these are the problems that you usually face when it comes to education, and especially in this time of pandemic, guys. So we as an organization who is always and always trying to give you the best, so we are here with the problems, with the solutions of the problems which you face. So doubts you are not going to have, because you in our platform are going to have individualized attention, personalized attention. With the help of our master teachers, class teachers, your doubts are going to be absolutely solved in our classes itself. Notes you're going to get after each and every class. Tests and assignments also you're going to get after each and every class, following which your revision of the chapter is complete. Your your education receives a proper structure, which is so much lagging, which we are lacking in today's time of pandemic. Tests, we also organize proper monthly tests. We have more than 200 plus mock tests for you as well, because revision becomes very important when it comes to getting good marks, cracking the board exams with high marks, right? Which is lagging behind, which you all are lagging behind because of the lack of proper structure. So let alone tests and assignments, you don't even have the proper concept clarity, which makes it very difficult for all of you, right? So competitive exams also, we have proper guidance for various olympiads and various other competitive exams as well. Schedule is totally according to your convenience. We will be providing you various time slots, and you can choose any of that which you want, right? Choice of language, again we have Hindi as well as English as the medium of instruction. So whatever you are convenient with, you can choose. Apart from the solution of the problem, we also give you bonus features. So this platform is specifically designed only and only for you guys. So keeping in mind the students needs, the students interests, this platform is specifically designed, guys. So yes, you are going to get with one subscription unlimited live classes, all micro course as well as crash course. Now, what is this micro course? So the performance report, suppose that the performance report that we are providing, that helps you to analyze which area you are lagging behind. So suppose you have already taken the subscription, so you are eligible for the long term course, right? So in the long term course, you are getting the full structured way of completing the syllabus in a structured way, I mean, right? So there you are, your curriculum is in sync with your school curriculum completely. Now suppose you are giving the monthly tests also, and you have got the performance report which suggests you that you need clarification in a particular chapter or in a particular concept you're facing problem. So that particular chapter, that particular concept can be clarified with the help of the micro course, because our micro courses keep on running throughout, right? So you can attend that particular micro course on that particular chapter, which is going to again make your revision complete, and which is going to fill up your missing link as well. And crash course is going to give you complete revision, and of course you are getting personalized attention. So in our platform, guys, and what is the most important thing for getting 100 about 90% marks in board exam is proper planning, proper structure, proper guidance, and equal importance to all the 6 subjects. These are the mantras, guys, take it from me. These are the mantras which is going to help you in scoring good marks, 90% marks in the board exam. So these 6 things we are going to provide you. So proper guidance, yes. Good quality content, quality teaching, yes. Proper your missing links, there are no missing links, right? Yes. And of course all the 6 subjects, that means maths, physics, biology, chemistry, English, social science, which is never going to bring your aggregate down. If you give only and only if you give equal importance to each and every subject, you are going to get high marks. All over marks is going to increase, right, guys? So following these mantras, you will definitely score great marks in your board exam, right, guys? So yes, visit vdnt.in/ytpro and choose your grade, choose your board, check out the details, click on get subscription. And you have 3 types of subscription, guys: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. So whatever you are convenient in, you can choose that particular subscription. But if you ask me, then definitely 6 month subscription would be recommended for you, right? So why? Because that is going to uh, for 6 month subscription you are paying less than what you're paying if you are paying 1 month every month, right? So that would be cost effective, and 6 months duration is a proper duration in order to have full revision and in order to face that confidence, right? So that is very, very, very important. So with that, yes, again, applying the coupon code will enable you to have the 15% discount, right? So don't forget the coupon code, guys, SWREPRO, that is the coupon code. And now we are going to start with our third act, right? So this is the session division, guys. So take care of the session division. Now session 1 to 5 deals with all the 5 acts. From session 6 and 7 onwards, we will start with a question answer, right? So 6 and 7, these 2 sessions are going to give you the important question and answers from the drama. And the last session is going to give you some important lines from each of the act, right? So which are the important lines which you need to focus on when you are preparing for your exam? So that is going to that we are going to deal with in the last session, where we have to sum up the entire play as well. So please be present in all the sessions if you need to have a complete revision of Merchant of Venice, guys. With that, I will take 1 or 2 of your doubts, I mean 1 or 2 of your comments which you have given in the last class. Thank you so much, right? So Aditi Studio has given us this answer. Prince of Morocco is boastful. He respects his dark complexion. He asks Portia to check his blood to see his bravery. Morocco even more enhances his bravery when he says he can snatch cup from mother bear. Thank you. Yes, exactly. He can snatch prey of hungry lion and fight with a person from north to check whose blood is redder. Very good. Morocco also says that his dark complexion is due to the sun rays. He's completely in favor of outer appearance. Thank you so much. Aditi Studio, thank you so much. And the next one is by Ridhima Dwivedi. Okay, Prince of Morocco is overconfident. Yes, exactly. He's asking Portia that she can cut his veins and check whose blood is dark, right? He also says that he should not judge him on the basis of complexion. Very good. Morocco says that he's brave as he can snatch the breastfeeding baby bear from his mother, as also said by your the previous comment, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, both and all the other students who have given wonderful comments. Thank you, all of you, and keep putting down your comments in the comment section because I read personally each and every comment and I really like reading your answers. So, thank you so much. And now we will start with the major events in Act 1, Act 3, Scene 1, right? Now, what happened in Act 3, Scene 1? Is Salarino and Solanio discusses the rumors that yet another of Antonio's ships has been wrecked. So if you remember that Antonio was completely dependent on his fortunes and his ships were tied up, and then what happened? There are rumors of his ships, his fortunes being lost. Okay. Now Shylock, who is now aware of Portia having eloped, right? And sorry, not Portia. I'm really sorry. Jessica being eloped. Okay. Jessica, she wanted to marry a Christian, so that is something which is absolutely not tolerable for Shylock. And most and on top of that, she has also run away with his jewels, right? So Shylock says now the fact that he learns the fact that Antonio will soon be bankrupt. Now you can think of Shylock's uh, what to say desire for vengeance, and it's growing even stronger and stronger when he's hearing the news of the fact that Antonio is now very soon going to lose all his fortune. Shylock says that Antonio has mistreated him solely because Shylock is a Jew. This line is very, very, very important. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? Very, very, very important lines and very famous lines from Act 3, Scene 1, lines 49 to 55. Very important lines, guys. Now, this here it shows that why do we discriminate between two people if they are belonging to two different religions? So Shylock was being persecuted only and only because of the fact that he was Jew. He was a Jew by Antonio, right? So that is exactly why the hatred, that is exactly why he has turned into a devil, he has turned into a monster. Now, why was another fact that we need to note over here is why this hatred against the Jews by this Antonio. So here actually Shakespeare talks about the age old age-old conflict between the Jews and the Christians on the basis of some certain principles. So the Jews being a business class, Shylock was also a businessman. He belonged to a business class, so he used to charge lot of interest. And Antonio used to save these people from his clutches. And Christians, they do not believe in charging money, taking money. As interest. So they do not believe in this concept, whereas Jews, because they thrive on this business, it is their sole business, so they do this, right? So this is the tussle and the point of conflict between the Jews and the Christians. So both of them hate each other, and here Shylock is showing with the help of his speech, he's actually taking all the readers in his favor somehow when he's trying to justify himself, and he's at the same time trying to justify his revenge on Shylock because on Antonio, because Antonio had also discriminated. He used to spit on a Jew, on this Shylock, and used to hate him, right? So all the mounted, mounted hatred for this Christianity, which is embodied in Shylock, is there in Shylock. On top of which his own daughter has eloped and she is now going to convert into Christianity along with his possessions, along with his jewels. So for a Jew, how important it was, money was very important, right? So all these has already, the circumstances have made Shylock a monster, right? So next we have, so this would be definitely helpful. The speech would be helpful in sketching a character, sketching the character sketch of Shylock, which is very, very, very important. Okay. Now he is delivering the speech to Salarino and Solanio, the speech which I just now mentioned. Question for you guys: where are Salarino and Shylock? Is there anyone else there? Please write your answers. Please mention your answer in the comment section. Now, Tubal announces that he cannot find Jessica. Tubal reports that Antonio's ships have run into trouble. So, Tubal is announcing the fact that Antonio's creditors are certain that Antonio is ruined, right? So now we have, so that leads to the end of Act 1, Act 3, Scene 1, and now we come to Act 3, Scene 2. Bassanio carefully examines in this act what is happening. The casket scene is again there, and where Bassanio is trying to examine all the three caskets. Now Bassanio picks the lead casket. So first of all, he dismissed the gold casket because he thought that he remembered about Midas. So if you know the story of King Midas was whatever he touched turned into gold, right? So he could not do anything. He could not even eat because the moment he touched the apple, even if he touched an apple, that turned into gold. Of course, you can't eat that. So he therefore rejected remembering the story of Midas. He rejected the gold casket, and silver also meant money for him, and therefore he even rejected money for Portia. He even rejected the silver casket, and finally he chooses the lead casket. And fortunately, when he opened, so audience already knows that he would be the one who would be selecting the correct casket, because as we already know that comedies end up in multiple marriages and everything is happy at the end, right? So that is exactly, we already know, right? Now Portia gives Bassanio a ring that he must never part with, as removal of it will signify the end of his love for her. Now here, Portia is giving Bassanio a ring. Now she's trying to test his fidelity by doing that, which is quite contrary to Shakespeare's times, because in Elizabethan times, usually women were known to be tricky, okay, and they were accused of infidelity. However, Shakespeare is reversing the entire concept by Portia trying to test the fidelity of Bassanio by giving him a ring and telling him that you should never part with this. Right. Now, Nerissa and Gratiano confesses that they too have fallen in love with each other. Nerissa was the lady in waiting, if you remember, for Portia. That means her maid, right? And Bassanio, finally, as I told you, he chooses the right casket. Lorenzo and Jessica arrive in the midst of this rejoicing along with Salarino, who gives a letter to Bassanio, right? So in the letter, Antonio writes that all of his ships are lost, okay? So Antonio has come to know that all the ships are lost. And so who is he giving the letter? You can see over here, Lorenzo and Jessica arrive, and gives the letter to Bassanio. So now Bassanio comes to know, right? So he is basically writing the letter to Bassanio. Why am I saying this? Because this is important from a point of view of exploring the relationship between Antonio and Bassanio, right? Why? I will tell you that right now. Okay, and Shylock plans to collect his pound of flesh. Now, Portia, when she comes to know, she offers to pay 20 times the sum. She says that, okay, no problem, we will pay more than that, or more than what he requires, right? Jessica worries that her father is more interested in revenge because she knows her father, right? And she knows what exactly the bond is for him. Okay. Now Bassanio leaves for Venice. Now this point is important. Why I told you, because Antonio, when we need to explore the relationship of Antonio and Bassanio, there is a slight hint of homoerotic relation between Antonio and Bassanio, which Portia tries to continuously evade, even at the end of the play when she is, dressed as a man and trying to save Antonio. She is also trying to remove Antonio from the life of Bassanio. Somehow that has been, implicated as well. And another fact that Antonio says that he does not care whether he lives or dies, but the fact that Bassanio should know about this fact, and Bassanio is waiting for Bassanio to come and see him. That also hints slightly to homoerotic relation, and Bassanio also, even parts away with the ring. When you see that, he parts away with the ring, and he's ready to do anything for Antonio. That is also somewhere or the other pointing to a homoerotic relationship. Right. So next, Bassanio reading Antonio's letter. So that is, I told you that. So next we come to major events in Act 3, Scene 3. Shylock escorts the bankrupt Antonio to prison. So finally, Antonio is imprisoned, and Shylock is seeing all this and he is rejoicing. So you can understand the vengeance which is mounting now inside Shylock's heart, and how much he wants to kill Bassanio at that spot. He is remembering all those persecution, all those events of persecution which he had been facing since years, and he has got the opportunity now to avenge each and every uh, event of persecution, right? Now, Sulanio says that the Duke will never allow such a ridiculous contract, right? So then Antonio claims Venice is a wealthy trading city with a great reputation, and if the Duke breaks the law, Venice economy may suffer. So Venice, it is known for its law, so no one can break the law, and that is exactly what Shylock also knew, right? So that is why he had made this bond. However, Antonio at that time could not understand. He was too naive to understand the real meaning of this bond, right? And Antonio was in jail at that point of time, and at that point of time, he was thinking that he was not caring even for his life. More than his life, he wanted Bassanio to come and see him, which points out subtly to a kind of homoerotic relationship. Of course, there are multiple interpretations. This could also be pure friendship, but there are critics who point this out as well. And then major events in Act 3, Scene 4 is Portia informs that she has sworn to live in prayer and contemplation until Bassanio returns to her. And she also announces that she and Nerissa will retire to a nearby monastery. Portia sends a servant, Balthazar. Now, Balthazar is there, Portia's servant. She sends him to Padua to meet her cousin, Dr. Bellario, who will provide Balthazar with certain documents and also clothing. From there, Balthazar will take ferry to Venice where Portia will await him. Please understand the sequence of events. Okay. Portia informs Nerissa. So now they are again, what are they doing? They are dressing as young men. As I told you, cross-dressing plays an important part in Shakespeare's play. First of all, we saw Jessica cross-dressing as a torchbearer, and now we see Nerissa and Portia again cross-dressing as men, right? So these points are very important over here. When Jessica was cross-dressing as a man, she was walking in the streets of she was walking in the streets of Venice, dressed as a man, which is again an important element. Why I would tell you, when we also see Portia and Nerissa dressed as a man. So why are they dressed as man? Why not as ladies? So there is again a subtle hint, right? That they are, if they have to walk, in the streets of Venice, they have to walk as man. So somewhere there is a hint, right? So Portia and Nerissa, they hatch a plan. Then we come to Scene 5, where Lancelot and Jessica are in an argument over whether she can be saved by God since she was born a Jew. Very, very, very important. Okay. Although this is a humorous argument, but this points out to something very serious as well, right? again, the conflict between Jews and the Christian is brought in here very subtly with the help of an argument, a comic argument between Lancelot and Jessica. Lancelot tells her that since both her parents are Jews, she is damned. So why is that so? This could be again questioned. Why are the Jews damned? Right? So again, why a particular person belonging to a particular religion is damned? Right? She protests that she can be saved once she becomes a Christian. So conversion of a Jew to Christianity. That element is brought in here very subtly. And once she becomes a Christian because her husband, of course, is a Christian. Lancelot then makes a joke and he says that Lorenzo is a bad man because they are converting. So this is again a joke, but again with the help of these comedies, this comic lines, he is also pointing out something very deep, right? That is the element of religion, the element of conversions from one particular religion to the other. Okay, so question for you guys. Critically analyze Shylock's speech. Had not a Jew eyes? Okay, this speech, which I have already mentioned, your homework is to critically analyze this speech. Let's see what answers you have for this. And I hope you will come up with very innovative answers, guys. So please don't forget to comment in the comment section. And yes, please don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe to this channel, guys. This is just and just for you. So don't forget that. Before you go, do not forget, do not let go of this amazing opportunity of subscribing to the Vedantu Pro subscription, guys. So choose your grade, choose your board, and check out the details. And click on get subscription. Whatever details I have told you, all are mentioned here. Click on the details, and we have three types of subscription. So whatever is suitable for you, so please do that. And thank you for watching. Don't forget the coupon code SWREPRO. Okay, guys. So thank you for watching. Take care and don't forget to subscribe in the Vedantu Pro subscription. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for the channel as well. This is a complete new channel only and only on your demand, guys. So yes, please try and motivate us as well so that we can come up with more innovative videos only and only for you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Take care. See you again in the next session.